If you've searched the internet lately for information about prescription drug cards, you've probably been overwhelmed by the sheer volume of what's out here. There are literally hundreds of thousands of web pages, YouTube videos, and more telling you that these cards are nothing more than a scam, and others telling you can save a lot of money. There's so much information out here, it's like the wild, wild west of the internet. My name's Chris Peterson. I've worked in the pharmacy benefit management, or PBM industry, for over 25 years. Some of the roles I've had: software developer, account manager in sales, and senior VP of a sizable PBM on the West Coast.
Needless to say, you've got questions like, what is a discount drug card? How do they work? Are they real or a scam? Can I save money using one? Are some better than others, and how? Are there any reasons not to use one? How do I find a reputable one? My goal today is to answer these questions for you and help separate fact from fiction. I'll also show you how to get the best price using a drug discount card, and in part 2, I will show you ways to help protect yourself and your privacy, as well as show you examples of deceptive marketing practices and provide you with a review of some discount drug cards I found on the web. So what is a discount drug card? These cards allow for discounts on prescription medications at all participating pharmacies. Most pharmacies accept these cards for discounts ranging from 0 to 90% off the pharmacy's cash price. Discounts vary based on the specific drug being purchased, as well as from the pharmacy that accepts them. Generic drugs provide the largest discounts. These cards work like coupons, giving you discounts on drugs. The cards are designed to give you a discount on all FDA-approved prescription drugs at your local pharmacy. Let's take a look at an example of a 30-day supply of the fictitious drug Zombrex.
For you fact checkers out there, Zombrex is a fake medicine used to retard becoming undead.
The pharmacy's cash price is $150. This is the price you would pay if you did not have insurance or you did not use a discount drug card. The insurance price is $95. Now you may pay a $35 copayment and the insurance company pays the $60. Now with a discount drug card, you might get a $60 discount off the pharmacy's original cash price, leaving you with a total discount drug price of $90. That's a great savings. How does a discount drug card work? Pharmacies enter information on the cards into their computer system and send the prescription claim to a prescription benefit manager for adjudication. The PBM then sends information back to the pharmacy, telling the pharmacist what to collect from the member.
Before we talk about the details of the drug card, it's important to understand how the industry works and what a prescription benefit manager is. After all, without a PBM, these cards wouldn't exist.
So what is a PBM? Here's the basic business model of a typical PBM. Pharmacy benefit managers build pharmacy networks made up of large chains like CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, as well as a number of smaller independent pharmacies. To build a pharmacy network, the PBM sends out contracts to thousands of pharmacies. The PBMs contract with these pharmacies and promise to drive traffic into their stores in exchange for negotiated discounts on medications. The PBMs also contract with large insurance companies, large employer groups, government entities like the military, and yes, discount drug card companies. The PBM's clients rely on the PBM to negotiate discounts for their members, so their clients' members aren't paying the full cash price at the pharmacy.
The name of the game in the PBM industry is claim volume. The more members you manage, the more prescription claims you control. And the more prescription claims you control, the better leverage you have to negotiate deeper discounts through your network.
All of the PBM's clients' prescriptions filled within their pharmacy network receive negotiated discounts. The PBMs adjudicate pharmacy claims electronically on behalf of their clients' members and perform other administrative duties.
Let's look at an example of how a prescription claim gets processed for someone that has insurance.
First, the member walks into the pharmacy with a prescription and their insurance card or a pharmacy benefit card. The pharmacist enters the information from the card as well as information about the drug, including quantity, drug strength, and the pharmacy's usual and customary price, which is the price the pharmacy would normally charge someone without any insurance. The pharmacy sends that claim electronically to the PBM for adjudication. So what does the PBM do? The PBM is going to look up to see if they have a contract with that pharmacy, just to ensure that it's part of their network. Then they'll look up that patient's profile to see if they've gotten this medication before and perform a variety of checks, such as, is this medication covered by the insurance company? Is there a preferred brand or generic available? Is it too soon to refill this prescription? And other checks based on the pharmacy benefit that member has with their insurance company. Assuming the member can get this drug, the PBM looks up the current standard price of that medication from a database that gets updated daily and applies the negotiated discount on that drug, then calculates the member's copayment for this prescription claim. That information gets sent back to the pharmacy, telling the pharmacist how much the PBM will pay for that drug and what to collect from the member in the form of a copay. The member pays their copayment to the pharmacy and receives their medication. Now, since the pharmacy has only collected the copayment portion from the patient for this prescription, the PBM owes them the balance the insurance company has agreed to pay. This process goes on day after day, and the pharmacy accrues the unpaid portion of all prescriptions adjudicated through that PBM. Every 2 weeks or even perhaps monthly, the PBM invoices the insurance company for the unpaid portion of all their members' medications filled through the PBM's pharmacy network. The insurance company pays the invoice to the PBM, and then the PBM sends the pharmacy the balance owed.
Before I show you how a prescription gets processed using a discount drug card, it's really important to understand a few basic pricing models.
Let's say the standard list price of a drug, or the average wholesale price, is $200. Now the pharmacy might discount that drug $20, making their usual and customary price $180. Remember, in order to belong to the PBM's network, the pharmacy has agreed to sell that prescription to the PBM for, let's say, $140. This might be comprised of a $35 copayment, for instance, with an insurance company picking up the $105 balance. Since discount drug cards don't wield the same membership power of an insurance company, they don't receive as deep of a discount. In this example, the discount card price is $155, which is $45 less than the standard list price and $25 less than the pharmacy's usual and customary price. Now let's look at an example of how a claim gets processed at the pharmacy when using a discount drug card. By the way, some pharmacies are unaware that, buried in their PBM contract, they have agreed to accept discount cards through that PBM in order to belong to the PBM's network and pay a small point of service fee to the PBM. This point of service transaction fee might be $2 to $7, depending on the agreement the pharmacy has with that particular PBM. We'll see an example of how the PBM collects this fee from the pharmacy in a moment. First, a discount card company signs an agreement with a PBM and markets their card through the internet, the mail, or whatever. The patient then prints off a card from the web, gets a card in the mail, or downloads an app onto their mobile device. This time, the member walks into the pharmacy with their prescription and their drug discount card. The pharmacy will enter the information off that card just like they did with the insurance card. Then they enter the name of the drug, quantity, that kind of thing, as well as the pharmacy's usual and customary price, and they send that claim to the PBM for adjudication. The PBM will look to see if that's a participating pharmacy, look up the standard list price on that drug from their database, and calculate the negotiated discount for that drug at that particular pharmacy. Since there is no management of the pharmacy benefit through an insurance company, there are no restrictions, including refill too soon issues, preferred brand or generic requirement issues, etc. The PBM sends the information back to the pharmacy, telling them what to collect from the member. However, since no insurance company is involved in this transaction, the member pays the full discounted price for that particular claim. At the end of the month, the PBM will send the pharmacy an invoice for the PBM processing fees on all the discounted prescriptions filled at that pharmacy. The pharmacy pays the PBM, and the PBM then shares that fee with the discount card company according to their contract. All discount card distributors claim that the cards are free, there are no claim forms, they never expire, They come pre-activated, they're accepted virtually everywhere, everyone qualifies, even your pets, and you can save up to 75%.
All this is true, only some cards guarantee you'll always get the lowest price. How can they make this claim? Because they use lower of pricing. What is lower of pricing? Let me give you an example.
Let's say the standard list price of a drug is $200, and the pharmacy's usual and customary price is $180. In this example, the discount card price is only $190. That's a $10 discount off the standard list price, but what you'll see is that this is $10 more than the pharmacy's usual and customary price. With a lower of pricing guarantee in place, the PBM will make sure you always pay the lower of the discount price or the pharmacy's usual and customary price, whichever is less.
Let me ask you something. Would you pay $5 to save $50? Well, of course you would. Would you knowingly pay $5 if it cost you $50 more? Well, of course not. You know the old adage, one bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch. The same applies to discount drug cards. Don't do what many pharmacists do and lump all prescription drug cards in the same basket.
There are many drug cards that deliver the savings you expect, but you cannot leave it up to the pharmacist to tell you that. In fact, some PBM pharmacy contracts forbid pharmacists from telling you that you could have saved more without using a discount card. You need a discount card that does this automatically during adjudication. Let me show you a real-life example of this from a video I found on YouTube, created by a pharmacist with Broken Arrow Family Pharmacy in Oklahoma. I suspect Todd is also the owner of this pharmacy. Although he labeled this video The Truth About Prescription Discount Cards, he's only given you half the story, the pharmacist's experience. Let's take a look.
Folks are looking for ways to save money on their healthcare and on their prescriptions. And because of this, we're seeing a proliferation of different discount cards showing up in a variety of different places. You'll see some in the newspaper, or maybe get some in your electric bill or from your bank, or maybe just get some out of the mail out of the blue. And I've had several patients bring by prescription cards that were sent to them out of the blue with all kinds of promises of saving up to 75% on the cost of your prescription drug.
Todd, the pharmacist, then gives an example of a $5 prescription he filled using a discount drug card. The list price, or the AWP for this drug, was only $3.05. The pharmacist then added a $1.95 dispensing fee, making the pharmacy's usual and customary cost $5. Then he sent that prescription claim to the PBM for adjudication. What I really like about this video is Todd is showing us what information came back from the PBM in response to his claim submission. So there is the $3.05 standard list price for this drug. The PBM then discounted this down to $1.85 and added a $1.50 dispensing fee. So the total PBM price was $3.35. What this pharmacist points out, however, is that the PBM's processing fee is $7.78, making the total patient pay $11.13. Now that pharmacist wanted $5, and what the PBM said was to collect $11.13 from the patient, and they would keep the $7.78 as their fee to share with the discount drug card company. This is a great example of a claim that was processed without lower of pricing. Now, had lower of pricing been in place, the PBM would have seen the pharmacy's usual and customary price was less than the total PBM price, so they would have responded with a PBM processing fee of $0, and the total PBM price would have been $0, making the total customer pay $5. So how do you find a discount card that uses lower of pricing? Well, it's harder than you might imagine. You need to do some research and shop around. Look for a pricing guarantee on the drug card's homepage on the internet or in their frequently asked questions section. I did find several that I will tell you about in Discount Drug Cards. You need to know this, Part 2. In Part 2, I'll show you ways to protect your personal information and some deceptive marketing practices some discount cards use to get you to use their cards over their competition. I will show you some examples of discount cards that also meet a 3-pronged criteria of cards that use lower of pricing, cards that do not collect personal information, and cards that do not engage in deceptive marketing practices.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope I gave you some information you can use and trust. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel below and let me know what you thought about this video. I intend to take your comments and turn them into other videos. Please ask questions. If you're a member of the news media and would like more information about the industry, please email me at drugcardadvisor@gmail.com. Thanks. Bye now.